I'm Matt Kelly and I've been working at Dyson for about 3 years as a mechanical engineer in their Research, Design and Development Centre in Malmesbury in the UK. I was lucky that early on in my time at Dyson I got to work on a really wide range of different things, but the ones that I feel sort of most attached to, I suppose, is the V6 range of cordless vacuum cleaners. The one that I've got the greatest link to is the V6 Fluffy machine. So that's the new kind of cleaner head which is able to get both large and small debris off of hard floors. Now that brush bar is driven from the inside with a gearbox and a motor packaged within there. 15 years ago, Dyson decided that the conventional vacuum motor, which was a very large, bulky affair with a lot of steel and a lot of copper, wasn't delivering what we wanted from our machines. So Dyson took the decision to start working on their own motors. The digital motor V6 is the latest Dyson digital motor on the market, and it's inside all of our V6 cordless machines. Now, this is fantastically power dense. This has been at the heart of a lot of the machines that I've worked on in recent years. They're amazing technology, they're really, really cool. So with V6 mattress, we've taken the digital motor and put that into a package where we combine it with 2 tiers of radial cyclones. Now, we keep those cyclones very small because that tight radius means we get very powerful separation. We then use 15 of them to keep the total airflow through the product really high, which gives us great performance at this end. After it's passed through that motor and we've taken out the dust mite feces and the dead skin cells that they feed on, which we know are very prevalent in people's mattresses, we've actually sent it through a final level of filtration in this machine. We're able to separate 99.97% of particles down to 0.3 microns. So any air that's drawn in is only able to exit by passing through our whole separation system, passing through this post-motor filter, so that we can get rid of allergens like pollen, like mold spores, and the feces of dust mites, which is what actually produces the allergic reactions that we're trying to prevent. So this is the Dyson humidifier, and it's one of our newest additions to the range. What we've done here is looked at the problems with conventional humidifiers, which generally are unhygienic. They'll have a lot of bacteria on sponges if they're the evaporative kind. They might use a lot of energy to create steam, or some send nebulized water or atomized water droplets out into the air, carrying with them anything that was in that water tank. So we know that you get a lot of bacteria, you get all kinds of unpleasant things in those water tanks if they've sat there for a long time. So what we set out to do was tackle that problem of hygiene surrounding humidifiers. And that's done by using this ultraviolet bulb inside the machine. So once the water flows down into this small chamber here, it flows along that bulb, receiving a really thorough and intense exposure to ultraviolet light as it passes along here. So the engineers have spent years of work, endless man hours to make sure that we produce a machine which is evenly distributing mist that's been treated, so it's 99.9% free of bacteria, that we've got intelligent climate control for the user. The end result looks very simple, very sleek. It's what's going on inside and the technology that makes that possible. I think that's the really exciting part of the machine, and I think that's true of a lot of our machines, that they look very simple from the outside, but they're driven by the technology inside them. I love my job. My job's great.